Arsenal's 2020-21 season gets underway in less than 2 weeks, with the Gunners taking on Premier League champions Liverpool in the Community Shield at a behind closed doors Wembley on August 29. And the North London club T10 have the Premier League campaign to look forward to on September 12, with an apparent fixture leak suggesting they could take on Manchester United on the opening day. Arsenal have already made 3 signings this summer as they look to restructure their squad in Arteta's image in order to push for Champions League qualification in the new season. Having finished 9th and 10 points off 4th placed Chelsea in 2019-20, there is much work to be done by the Spanish coach. But the FA Cup triumph over the Blues indicated that there are positive steps being taken, which will be He affirmed once top goal scorer and most valued player Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's new contract is confirmed. With Pablo Mari, Cedric Soares and Willian signed, and a new deal for their 29-goal striker in the pipeline, Arsenal have already made some big changes to their squad. Express Sport takes a look at what the ideal Arsenal team might look like come the return of the English top flight. Arsenal are arguably as well stocked as any team in the Premier League in the goalkeeping department, provided they see and convince Emiliano Martinez to sign a new contract at the Emirates. The Argentine will want more minutes next season after deputising for Berntolino brilliantly post-lockdown, helping Arsenal to win the FA Cup, and the club have open talks about a fresh deal. How Arteta will manage to satisfy the South Americans' demands, given Lenios' sublime form too last term, is uncertain, but he will be desperate not to lose him amid interest from Leeds. A new third-choice keeper is no longer needed after Matt Macey signed a new 1-year contract extension in June. In an ideal scenario, Arsenal keep Martinez and have him and Leno battle it out for the number 1 spot. Martinez does not deserve to be dropped for Leno immediately upon the German's return, but it is surely likely he is eventually usurped by his team mate between the sticks, at least in the Premier League. William Saliba's proper arrival a year after joining the club, having been out on loan at Saint Etienne, marks a welcome addition to Arsenal's options in central defence, and the 19-year-old is tipped to have a big future. So big in fact, that the Frenchman might even walk straight into the first 11, where he could be joined by another fresh face. Arsenal are keen on signing Lilles Gabriel Magalhaes, and at around £25 million, the 22-year-old Brazilian would also be a starter straight away. Left-sided centre-back Mari, who joined permanently at a cost of around £14 million including a loan fee, and David Luiz would be among the main deputies to Saliba and Gabriel. Socrates Papastathopoulos and Shokran Mustafi could be moved on, with the pair only having a year left on their contracts, but Rob Holding is expected to remain at the club. Callum Chambers' form pre-injury and ability to play at right back mean he should be kept on, especially given he is out with injury until 2021. Completing the back line, Kieran Tierney is the obvious first choice over Sead Kolasinac at left back, while Hector Bellerin is likely to start more games than Cedric on the right-hand side. It is well known by now that Thomas Partey is Arteta's top summer target, with the Ghanaian having been identified as the kind of dominant figure who can add extra steel to the Arsenal spine. If the Gunners are to land Partey, they'll have to offload players, as Atletico Madrid will not accept anything less than the £45 million release clause in his contract. Should Arsenal exercise that clause, it is widely believed that 27-year-old would be receptive to a move to North London. Signing him on top of Mari and Gabriel would take Arsenal's summer spending up to around £84 million, which is about as much as they can splash out. Alongside him, signing Dani Ceballos on another 12-month loan deal, with a possible option to sign him permanently next summer, is another key objective for the Gunners. Ceballos has made it clear he would be keen to return to the club, and he would start alongside Partey in a 2-man pivot or in a 3-man midfield, the latter in which they could be joined by Granit Xhaka, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Joe Willock or Saka. Maitland, Niles and Lucas Torreira could be sold, however, as could Matteo Guendouzi after his fall Out with Arteta saw him ostracised from the first team for much of the Premier League restart. Mohamed El-Neni and Henrikh Mkhitaryan could also be moved on permanently. Ideally, Arsenal boss Arteta would like to keep Maitland-Niles, and he would be a versatile option if so. Having signed Willian on a free and with Aubameyang's new contract set to be announced imminently, the bulk of Arsenal's incoming attacking business is surely done, though there could be one high-profile outgoing. Given how glowingly Arsenal staff have spoken of Willian, the Brazilian is likely to start either on the left flank in a 4-3-3 or as an 10 in a 4-2-3-1 with Aubameyang through the middle. While the Gabon international has spent the bulk of his time under Arteta as a left-sided winger, centre-forward Alexandre Lacazette has been widely tipped to depart the Gunners this summer, which would allow Aubameyang to move into his favoured role through the middle. Clubs such as Atletico Madrid and Juventus have been linked with a £30 million move for the Frenchman, who fell behind Eddie Nketiah towards the end of the campaign. If Arteta has designs on utilising Willian as a number 10, then that would allow him to line up with Saka on the left-hand side and Nicolas Pepe down the right. Nketiah, Rice Nelson and Gabriel Martinelli would be among those battling for game time, while Emile Smith-Rowe will hope to be a valuable option in the number 10 role. It remains to be seen whether Mesut Ozil will get another shot, but it looks likely he will be used sparingly in the 2020-21 campaign. Having signed Willian, any deal to bring in Philippe Coutinho, even on loan, looks highly unlikely, although he would be a fine option for Arsenal. Still, given his wages and what would be a huge fee if he were ever to join permanently, perhaps Arsenal are better off keeping faith with younger yet hugely promising attacking talents like Saka, Martinelli, and Smith-Rowe. Lino, Bellerin, Saliba, Gabriel, Tierney, Putty, Ceballos, Pepe, Willian, Saka, Aubameyang, Martinez, Cedric, Luis, Mari, Kolasinac, Maitland, Niles, Xhaka, Willock, Nelson, Nketiah, Martinelli,